All right, folks. Once again, it's the show All That with your host, Solomon Whitfield. It's July the 1st, 18. The name of the show, Enjoy. You Are the Man, Part 2, with Thomas Ray on the phone. And the question when we left off is that Thomas moved from the suburbs of Chicago right down Main into the city. And he just experienced an incident that he's going to talk about, and he's passionate about it. So we want to catch that passion while he's there. So what happened, sir? What happened,
right.
Mr. Ray?
Let me just a quick reference back to what you were talking about as far as the city and moving to from the suburbs to the city. There's crime all over. There's crime in the suburbs. There's crime in the city. People talk about, this suburb is safe. It probably is, Daisy, but there's crime there too because my car was broken into in supposedly a very safe neighborhood. So there's crime, but to talk about what you just brought up.
Well, before you go there, but your motivation moving to the city had nothing to do with crime.
Absolutely, no. We just wanted a higher standard of living. We wanted to be around energy. We wanted to be around things that are happening. I wanted to be able to walk to work. I wanted to be able to walk to entertainment. I wanted to be able to walk to restaurants. Because, in the suburbs, brother, man, for the most part, it's a car-driven society. I would get in my car to drive anywhere because it's not really set up for walking. There's really no street. There's really no sidewalk. So it's kind of discouraging. It's kind of not encouraging to walk.
Well, if you needed repairs for that car, you could have came to DelicioAutoRepair.com just to let you know.
There you go, brother, man. I'm sure they will take care of me. Excellent service, I'm sure, man.
So tell us what happened. Tell us what happened today. Now,
anyway, I'm sitting outside. I'm downtown. I went to Best Buy to pick up a router for my computer. My son Sean works for Best Buy, so I went there, and now I'm sitting outside the Apple store on North Avenue, right by the red line, which is the CTA line to take me home. So I got me a little sandwich and some tea, and I'm sitting outside enjoying myself. And these three or four young African American kids, probably 15, maybe 10, something like that. They sat next to me, right? All in space. So they sat next to me, which is fine. I didn't move. I didn't do any of that. But I'm thinking to myself, why they sit next to me, but all this empty space? So I knew I'd be talking to you, so I moved for that reason. I wanted to have a little space, not to be right on top of you, so I moved. So I'm sitting here talking to you. They're eating. They've got sandwiches. They got drinks. So as I'm talking to you on the last segment, they got up. Now, there are trash cans all around. They got up, they took their empty cartons, their food, and they threw it in a fountain. Right? I'm thinking to myself, how ignorant is that? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 trash cans all around me. They thought it would be better to get up and throw that into a fountain where all these people are walking around. And my point is, all the negative stereotypes about young African American men, that put a stamp on it right there for all these white people. They go like, yeah, see that? See that?
But do you think they know any better?
So I'm thinking to myself, who raised these boys?
Okay.
To let them think that and how are they going to raise their own children? How are they going to break out of this cycle where they think being ignorant and being stupid and being dumb is cool?
That's deep. That's deep, bro.
Who's going to break it? Because they're not going to break it. Obviously, they think it's cool. So unless something intervenes in their lives in a positive way, they're going to take that same negative stuff about society, because that's all it is. And you know what it is, Solomon? Also,
what?
I don't respect your property, and I don't respect myself.
Man,
they don't respect themselves.
Well,
if you don't respect stuff around you, you don't respect yourself either.
Correct. It starts with self. I agree with you. I think everybody would agree with you. It starts with self. I'll give you an example of what you're saying. Yesterday, I was at the supermarket, and I was buying some Gatorade and stuff, trying to get the electrolytes in me with all this heat going on. So I'm checking out, and I'm bagging. You know what I mean? Coming down the belt, I'm putting it in there, helping the clerk there. And the one juice fell on the floor, and it exploded and put all the liquid on the floor.
Okay.
So I'm saying, where's the mop? Where's the towel? Whatever. Because I'm taking ownership for that. So one of the employees got some paper towels, and I just grabbed the roll, whatever, and got down with her and cleaned that mess up because I caused the mess.
And you didn't have to do that, but that was the right thing.
But that's me. That's me. That's me.
I learned about young, and I'm not going to say black and white. I saw them. These are black kids. Maybe white kids do it too. But I got to tell you, in the city where I live, something negative happens.
Right.
9 times out of 10, I hate to say it, man, it's young blacks. They're young black people. They got all these cops out now because they got all these young black kids that are robbing people. They're hijacking people. They're jumping in people's cars, stealing it.
Well,
white kids doing that, man. It's not. So I don't care
well,
what anybody says. Maybe the crime that's happening in white communities, maybe it's the same level. But I can tell you, 9 times out of 10, what I see are young black males committing all this vandalism, all this crime. And I got to tell you, man, you got to ask yourself, how were they raised? How were they raised?
That's
and
what.
how are they going to raise their own kids?
Well,
how are they going to break that cycle?
We get that, and we had that on the show, and that's the thing, because see, somewhere along the line, you know, somebody's got to take accountability and responsibility. If you bring a human being in the world, okay, you are supposed to bring that human being up where they're going to be productive and make some type of contribution into the world. And I don't mean something negative.
Right. That's your job, right?
That's your job.
That's why people talk about how being a parent is an important job. That's why they talk about teachers are important jobs. That's not lip service, man. That is a fact. If you're not raising your kids right, how do you expect them to be functioning, positive members of society?
No.
And it has nothing to do with money, man. It has nothing to do with money.
Right.
It has nothing to do with money. You could be poor as a church mouse and still instill in your kids positive things.
Well, now
you can be poor. You can live in the ghetto. You can do all. There's all kinds of people who came from the ghetto, who came poor, but their parents says, "Hey, we may live in the ghetto, but the ghetto does not live in us."
But guess what?
You're not gonna do that.
I'm
gonna snatch your ass. I'm gonna snatch your ass. You're gonna do the right thing.
Bottom line, it's society's burden now, brother. That's what it is.
Absolutely, man. So these same kids, and knock on wood, brother, man. These are the same kids that are gonna be showing up in juvenile court. They're gonna be showing up. They're going to be showing up in criminal court, and they're going to be in prison.
But what about the damage they did before they got? What about the damage they did before they got there? So I think they got to start holding these parents accountable and responsibilities for that, because the kids, in some regards, are victims. They're victims of neglect and lack of parenthood or whatever.
Absolutely.
But then again, I got to also look at the government, because you're going to tell me I can't put a switch on my kid's ass or a belt on their ass, okay?
Absolutely.
I got a little problem with that, and then I got to take care of this little knucklehead.
Absolutely.
So I mean, we got to get some of that there, because I think all of us from the old school know that when our parents disciplined us, we knew about discipline and we knew about consequences. When you did something wrong and you gonna get that whip on your behind.
Right, and it wasn't abuse. See, there's a difference. There are parents who abuse their kids. Let's draw a distinction. There are people who abuse kids. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about people, when you do something wrong, your parents let you know. They let you know either verbally and, if necessary. It's kind of like this. I saw this lady the other day, right, walking down the street, walking to work.
Mm-hmm.
Her kid was in front of her. And he was probably about 7 or 8, right?
Okay.
So all of a sudden, he kind of bolted. I don't know if he's going to run the street or not. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. But she grabbed his ass, and she shook his ass. And she got his face and said, "Don't you ever run into the street, ever." So she verbalized in a very stern way and a physical way. Wasn't abuse.
Right.
She let him know. She checked him right there. Don't do it. See, that's what I'm saying. A lot of African Americans. I'm only dealing with African Americans. I mean, African American kids, but it applies to all parents. You got to check your kid. If your kid is getting in trouble, you got to check it. If you got to go to the school, if you got to go to the principal's office, you got to go to the principal's office. You got to tell the kid, don't ever let that teacher call me and make me miss work. I got this lady I work with at work. She's funny. She's like this. She's a stern lady. And she told me she had to go to school one day for her son. They called her and did it all. She told her son. She told him right up. She said, "My job is to go to work. Your job is to go to school. Don't ever make me have to come to your school again, ever. You hear me?" She said, "I never had to go to school again." Because she knew she meant business. He knew it.
Well,
she said, don't you ever make me miss work to have to come in, because I'm going to come. But when we get home, you're going to know that you messed up.
Well, the one you said that shook the kid real hard and very, very strong with her language, which she, as far as I'm concerned, and with the lady came to school and everything and let him know what his accountability and responsibility was, all they were telling the kids for what I heard was, I love you.
I love you, and there are rules that you have to follow.
Right.
Everybody, man. Solomon, you got to follow rules, right? Can you just run a red light? Can you just turn? Can you just go 90 miles an hour in the 30? Sometimes you might want to. Those are rules, right?
And you know I don't like to follow rules. You know that.
Some people think the rules are not for them. Some people go, fuck it, I ain't got to follow the rules. I can go 90 in the 30. I can grab your purse. I can do what I want. I can go in the store and steal stuff. Because those rules don't apply to me. But brother, without rules, man, we're all in trouble. We all have to abide by rules.
I heard that.
Some rules are not that important, but some rules are very important.
Right.
And for all of us to function safely in society, we all got to.
But let me say something about rules, because I dealt with it down here in the condo where I'm at in the condo association. When I first came down here for 2 years straight,
Right.
I went to all the meetings. Okay.
Right.
Because one, I got my money. I got a vested interest here, and I want to know what's going on. I want to also be involved with what goes on. And what I found out, unfortunately, that there was a lot of hypocrites there. And you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about something I found out. I'm talking about something, well, I'm talking about I know directly because I went on my own and found it out. It wasn't secondhand information. And the things I have a problem with sometimes with rules that, like these individuals that you're talking about, if you got, well, normally what happens is across the board, it changes it to where everybody got to comply. One bad apple seems to spoil for everybody else, and I think that needs to change. If you got a bad apple, deal with that bad apple. If 95% of the people or 90% of the people are doing what they're supposed to be doing and complying with the rules and the regulation, they're working. It's just those individuals, misguided individuals that want to break it. Penalize them, but don't penalize me and my liberties.
But you know what, man? That happens all the time. And
Too much.
Some people, because it happens at work all the time. This is what they do where I work. Okay, most people do what they need to do. Say there are one or two people who don't. Instead of them addressing it to those people, they send out a big email and they talk about, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You should be as the general rule. And I'm thinking to myself, if somebody's doing that, why don't you address it to them?
Right.
Why are you sending out this broad broadcast to everybody? I know what to do. I'm doing it.
Right.
Address it to those people. Address it to the people that need to be addressed. Don't send it to me.
And I wasn't thinking about doing it until you mentioned it.
Absolutely. So, you make a good point. It's like 98% of the people doing the right thing. And then you gotta single out, you gotta single out people who are doing the right thing. Single out the people who are not.
But you know, another point. I did a show where we had a young girl over here that got shot. 9 years. I have to correct her. She wasn't in a car. She was outside or something like that. And the thing is that we have to. I don't see any Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, any leaders coming there, because to me it's like it's amongst their own people. Somewhere these leaders that we have here in the local area, they got to get involved with some of the other leaders to try to bring this thing together, man. I mean, I don't think you can throw this on the government. I think we got to go back like old school, like in the neighborhood thing. Try that type of mindset, because this got to stop, bro. It's got to stop.
Absolutely. No, I agree with you 100%. The government is experts at doing a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of stuff, man, that comes down to individuals and groups that the government cannot solve. They can't. And it goes right back to, families and people and having kids know the right way and the wrong way. Man, the government can never do that. That's not something the government.
All right, brother, man. We're coming up on the end of the session.
All right.
And we're going to wait a minute. We're going to do James Brown. We had part 1, part 2. Now we're going to part 3. Stay there. We're coming right back, brother, man. We're coming right back. We're going to finish this up. Hold on.
All right.